It's Wednesday, the 21st of April. I'm back from a really nice week away. Um, Obviously, things opened up a little bit more last Monday, um, and therefore, self catering accommodation had opened up. So, we had a few days, as I mentioned, away in the Cotswolds at the um, Cotswold Farm Park um, with the family. Weather was really nice. Uh, little spring lambs and little piglets that have been born as well on site, and the lodges were pretty much brand new. They've been built just before the first lockdown, so they've not had many guests in. So yeah, really nice few days. First time in a good while I've not had work emails come through on my phone as well, which I think helped properly relax. So so yeah, so back to reality this week. Um, but yeah, week's going well so far. Catching up on events of last week, and yeah, busy week in the football world as well with all the shenanigans of the European Super League and the fallout from that. Um, Obviously, it's it's something that's been hanging over the Premier League and the Champions League for a number of years. It's always been kind of this threat, um, which has been hanging over the football world for a while, and it seemed to come to a head earlier this week, and then all the British sides that had signed up to it have now backtracked, with obviously the kerfuffle that has surrounded it since Sunday. Um, Obviously, really pleased that they've come to their senses, because it's all about money and the greed of certain owners. However, um, I don't think it can be allowed to go back to how it was. I think otherwise it's not, just going to be a matter of time before the threat is there again. So it, it's a good opportunity for authorities to get hold of the game and make it more for the fans, and bring it back to a bit more of a reality, really. I think, especially, I speak personally when I say it's been one of the major kind of benefits of lockdown, in the sense that it's got me through um, the boredom of lockdown a lot of the time, and therefore, it's given me enjoyment, when otherwise it would have been an extremely tough few months. But yeah, it needs sorting out. It needs a total look into what has caused this to come to a head. Project Big Picture a few months back as well. The big clubs are obviously pushing to get more money out of the game at the moment, particularly as they are losing quite a bit of money due to the pandemic. But obviously, you know, it it shouldn't be at the detriment of of uh, of the football pyramid and um, institutions that have been around for hundreds of years. So yeah, um, kind of that's my opinion of it, and hopefully we'll go back um, to concentrating on games at the weekend. But yeah, so no, looking forward to starting to think about heading back to Bristol in the next couple of weeks. Uh, so kind of getting my head around that, getting things organised about when my support worker will start back with me. Uh, and yeah, kind of, settling back down in my flat, and then working out kind of, when I'll come back. Hey, yeah, for certain days maybe, and then got a couple of birthdays in May, so I'll be back for those, I'm sure. And yeah, so it feels like we've got a bit of a plan in mind, and that's good. It gives me a focus, which is when I not very good when I haven't got a plan of action in front of me. So now that I've got that, it's helping me a great deal. But yeah, but no, all good. As I say, really glad I had the break last week. I hope everyone had a good Easter holiday, time with the family, and I checking in this week, and yeah, so we'll catch up again next week. I hope uh, people are enjoying this sunshine. Hopefully, it lasts for the weekend, and I will catch you again next week. Take care. Bye for now.